Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Brianna, this is Coffee, Books, and Bullet Journals, and today I'm going to be bringing to you my TBR for the Contemporary-a-thon. Now, if you are new to my channel, the Contemporary-a-thon is probably my favorite readathon of the year. It is put on by four of the most lovely people on BookTube: Chelsea from Chelsea Darling Reads, Julie from Pages and Pens, Mel from Mel to the Any, and Natasha from My Reading is Odd. I love all of them so much, and this is the fifth round of Contemporary-a-thon. It's the fourth round that I am participating in, and I have been hoarding a couple of books specifically for this readathon. I always do that, and so I'm so excited to finally bring you my TBR. It's been a long time coming. There's two of these that happen a year, once in February and once in September. Last year, for the Contemporary-a-thon, I was literally moving in the middle of it, and still managed to finish 5 or 6 books, and a daily vlog half the week, so we'll see if we can beat that. I don't know that that's possible. I am going to be daily vlogging it, attempting it anyways. I feel like my life is very boring, and I know I don't have a trip happening next week. So if there's anything that you would like to see in those vlogs, please put them down in the comments below. Dogs, food, planning, organization, whatever. Give me some ideas, because I feel like I'm just really boring. So anyways, but I'm going to try. And that being said, there are 7 prompts for the readathon. I am going to find 7 books. Will I read them? Probably not. But I'm definitely going to try. And a lot of them fulfill multiple challenges. So there's, I can fluctuate things, which is good. I'm trying to read 2019 releases this month. I'm trying to read arcs and things that I'm that I'm supposed to be reviewing, because I've been talking about, my NetGalley approval rating is very low. So I'm trying to get that fixed. For this round of the Contemporary-a-thon, it does take place September 23rd through the 29th, so it's coming up very quickly. Like I said, I will be daily vlogging. I'm excited for that. We'll see how it goes. So let me talk about the actual prompts first, just because there are a lot of these that can fulfill multiple prompts, but then I will go back and tell you what books I've specifically chosen out for each one. So the first one is to read a 2019 release, so pretty simple, because I'm trying to read my arcs, which are all 2019 releases. The second is to read a book with yellow on the cover. A third is to read a diverse book. Fourth is to read a book with an illustrated cover. The trend in books right now, or especially contemporary books, is to the illustrated ones. Something like Fix Her Up by Tessa Bailey, where this looks like a sweet and innocent book, but it's absolutely smutty. So, but it's drawn. It's cartoonish, I guess. It's not a picture element like some romance books are, with the ab covers and stuff, where more a photograph. The next is to read a hard-hitting or dark contemporary. The sixth is to read a book with a plant on the cover. And the last one is to read a book that has been championed by someone in the book community, whether that be a book blogger, booktuber, bookstagrammer, and that gives you a chance to shout out a book, someone in the book community, and kind of give them some love. So let's talk about the books that I'm choosing. So the book that I've chosen for a 2019 release is Please Send Help by Gabby Dunn and Allison Raskin. This is a novel. It's a new adult, I think, about 2 college grads or college students. I don't really know. There's not a whole lot that this talks about, but I'm pretty sure they're queer, so it would be diverse. And it's basically them just trying to do life. And it is all done in mixed media. So text messages, IMs, emails, things like that. And those tend to read really fast. I tend to get through those really fast. And so I was given this arc at BookCon and haven't picked it up yet. So that's what I'm going to do for the readathon. And this is one that I started picking up, and I read 20 pages of it really fast. But I ended up putting it down because I thought, this is going to be a really good Contemporary-a-thon read. So I went ahead and put it down. So this could also, could potentially be diverse. I think they're queer. And then it's also obviously yellow on the cover, and then it's an illustrated cover because it's something that was drawn on. For the prompt of reading a book with yellow on the cover, specifically, I will be reading Young Jane Young by Gabrielle Zevin. This is a book that was a 19 books that I wanted to read in 2019 that, as you can tell, I'm not doing so great at. So this is one of the ones that's not an arc, obviously. But this is about a woman who is an intern for a politician and ends up in a sex scandal or an affair or something like that. And then she's the one that kind of gets the backlash of it. And it just kind of goes to show the differences between men and women when something like that happens, and what happens to a woman's life versus what happens to a man in power's life. So this could also be a hard-hitting contemporary or something that deals with a hard-hitting topic, definitely. That is something that's very culturally relevant right now. So I am excited. I don't know why. I've literally had this on my shelf for over a year, and I don't know why I haven't picked it up. So that's going to happen. It's going to be an audiobook because, like I said, with all of these arcs happening that are not not released yet, there are no audiobooks. So I'm having to physically read, and because I do drive a lot for my job, if you didn't know that, I drive a lot for my job. And I'm going to need some audiobooks. So that is what I am going to do for that. So the book that I will be choosing for a diverse contemporary is Get a Life, Chloe Brown by Talia Hibbert. This is an arc that comes out on November 5th. And like the cover shows, I could also use this as an illustrated cover. And then I probably could use it as a hard-hitting contemporary as well, because it deals with a woman who is chronically ill and dying. So I'm really excited to read this. It has gotten nothing but amazing praise from BookTube on its early reviews. Chelsea from Chelsea Darling Reads really loved it this year. So it could be a BookTuber recommends too. So there's that. But this is about Chloe Brown, who is chronically ill. She's dying, and she makes this list of basically things she wants to do before she dies. Travel the world only using carry-on luggage. Have casual sex. Do something bad. It's a whole bunch of things. And ride a motorcycle. That was the other one that I was oh, there was another one that was just really funny. And so she meets this bad guy, basically. And he gets to, teach her how to do all these things and allows her to do this. And I'm sure there's going to be a romance. And I'm sure it's going to be adorable. And probably gonna make me cry a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm excited about it. That's my diverse read because she is a person of color and she is chronically ill. And she's plus size. But that's not really diverse for me because me too. So, but I'm so glad we are seeing some more plus size rep in contemporary romance. I love it. All right, the book that I have chosen for an illustrated cover is The Avant-Gardes Volume 1. This is a graphic novel that just came out on September 3rd. I've yet to review it. I'm sorry. But this is a graphic novel, and if you know me and you know what my Readathon TBRs, what I like to put on them is definitely at least one graphic novel. And so that is this one this time. And The Avant-Gardes is a graphic novel about this dramatic school, drama school, and this they're trying to put together a basketball team, and so they're a very ragtag team. They're probably not very good, but I've heard some pretty good things about this volume, and it looks really adorable, and I'm excited to read it. And like I said, graphic novels are perfect for readathons, so I'm excited to pick this one up. All right, for the prompt of reading a hard-hitting or dark contemporary, I decided to go with a thriller just because I haven't read a lot of thrillers this year, and this one seems really good. And that is The Wives by Taryn Fisher. This comes out on December 30th of this year and sounds so freaking twisted. So it's about this woman who is married to a man who is married to two other women. And but the women don't know each other. They know he's married to other people, but they don't know who it is. And then the one wife ends up meeting another one of the wives and ends up seeing that like she has bruises on her and looks like she's definitely been abused, but he's never been abusive to her. So like, what's going on? Who is this man? It sounds really twisted. And also like, I'm a sucker for like learning about polygamy and anything related to that. Not that that's something that I would ever be able to do, but I'm fascinated by people who can do it. So I'm intrigued, to say the least. I'm excited to pick this one up. I don't know if it'll be the first one I pick up because I do have like, I'm sometimes like to get the shorter ones out of the way, and that one is, well, it's only 256 pages. It's not that bad. So maybe that'll be a early one. We shall see. For the prompt of reading a book with a plant on the cover, I am going to be reading Far from the Tree by Robin Benway. This does have leaves all over it, and then it also has the word tree, and I was told that counts, so there we go. This is a young adult contemporary about three siblings who find out that they are siblings, but they've been adopted, and there's a lot of talk about I think like the foster care system and adopted children and things like that. It has always been a passion of mine to adopt one day, just because of like my personal history and things like that. I definitely do want to adopt and possibly be a foster parent. I've always been drawn to stories and plots like this and characters that are from the foster system or that have been adopted. So this is something that I'm definitely intrigued. I'm actually going to be buddy reading this with Kaylee from the Dog-Eared Page. I love buddy reading books with her. I've also heard that the audiobook on this one is really good, so we shall see. But yeah, I'm really, really excited to read this one, and I can't wait. The last prompt is to read a book that someone in the book community champions, and I could not think of a better book to read for this than The Weight of the Stars by Kay Ingram. Julie from Pages and Pens, one of the hosts, she read this during the last Contemporary-a-thon, and to this day, this is still, I think, her favorite book of 2019. So I paid full price for this book. Like, it better be good, Julie. I'm excited about it. I'm kind of been on this like space kick lately, and so this is about a girl who wants to become an astronaut or something like that, and then but like she lives in a trailer park on the wrong side of town, so it's probably not going to ever happen. And then she meets this other girl who her mother is an astronaut, and I guess they develop a friendship or something. I don't know a lot about it, but I just know it made her cry. And she loves it, and we have pretty similar taste. So I feel like I'm going to love it too. Anyways, those are the 7 books that I have chosen for the Contemporary-a-thon. I might be a little bit crazy, but we shall see. That one will, The Weight of the Stars will definitely get read. The Wives will definitely get read. I don't know. I'm excited about all of them, so maybe we'll see. I'm trying to make my work week not as heavy, and being able, like, at least being able to be home in the evenings and things like that. And so that way, A, I can vlog, and B, I can read more. So we shall see. Anyways, that is all I have for you today. If you are new here and you have not yet subscribed, there is a little red button that you can do so down below the video, and all of the links to my social media will be in the description below if you would like to be my friend on any other platform, as well as all of the links to the host announcements will be in the video in the description as well, if I did not explain things, because I probably didn't. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye.
Makes this heart beat faster.